Little Mesa in Abaque is a very special place. We'd like to share with you a vision for this land, which has evolved since we first set foot there on April 7, 2015, more than 10 years ago. We're now dreaming into being a small adobe building. This video tells the story. Little Mesa sits above the Chama River Valley. From Santa Fe, you take Route 285 and 84, and after Bodie's General Store in Abaque, you turn onto a dirt road. After a few miles on this road, there's a turn that takes you up the mesa. You'll climb about 500 feet in altitude, which is why a little later you'll get to see beautiful views of the sacred mountains, Pedernal, Polvadera, and the Chama River Valley, including a view of the original Abaque village. A series of dreams many years ago led us to Little Mesa. When we arrive at the top of the mesa, we began to see the images from dreams. The people who cared for the land invited us in. They allowed us to do ceremony on the land, saying this is why they had the land. This image, a path that leads into an ancient landscape, is the one that came repeatedly in the dreams.
Through a series of events and with amazing community support, the House of Mica became caretakers of this land on April 7, 2020, in the midst of COVID and exactly 5 years after our first visit to the land. The House of Mica, a nonprofit organization with a board of directors, adopted the following mission statement with regards to Little Mesa: honor the original inhabitants and spiritual essence of the land, ensure responsible community stewardship that preserves the land into perpetuity, facilitate the presence of ongoing ceremony on the land, and maintain an active peace chamber, serve as a good neighbor, and contribute to the well-being of the larger Abaque community. Joseph Rael is a medicine person and visionary from Picuris Pueblo in the Southern Ute Nation. He had a vision in 1983 of building peace chambers around the world. The House of Mica community is inspired by Joseph's work, and we built a peace chamber in New York in the late 1990s. Right around that same time, without knowing Joseph, the folks who lived at Little Mesa built a structure for ceremony. When we first saw it, we thought of it as a peace chamber. In 2021, Joseph's eldest daughter came to Little Mesa, and we formally initiated the chamber into the international network of about 25 peace chambers following Joseph's vision and teachings. The previous caretakers also blessed the land with a lovely labyrinth that is modeled after the pattern in the Cathedral of Chartres in France. We think it is important to maintain this sacred space in honor of them.
As you head down the other side of the mesa, you'll find the Sun Moon Dance Arbor. We completed a cycle of 4 Sun Moon dances, dancing in the summer each year from 2015 through 2018. The Sun Moon Dance is an intensive 4-day dance that involves fasting from food and water and dedicating oneself to caring for the earth. This dance also grew out of the vision of Beautiful Painted Arrow. Our vision includes future dances for peace on this special land. The House of Mica maintains a sweat lodge on the land. This purification ceremony is so important for helping to keep our minds, hearts, bodies, and spirits in balance during these difficult times. You can hear the whispers of the ancestors of this land when you observe the presence of stones that mark ancient gardens. Pebbles were placed over the seeds to help maintain the little moisture that was present. The folks who previously cared for the land built this circular wooden platform to overlook the ancient formations of Plaza Blanca. From this platform, we offer prayers for the ancestors and appeal to the ascended masters for guidance. From the platform, we gain a sense of perspective of our place in this vast cosmos. Our vision includes bringing people to the land to look at the stars and ponder the future of humanity, and our capacity to manifest humility, kindness, love, and the honoring of all people.
This high desert landscape is beautiful, and having human beings up here requires us to be thoughtful about how to protect the land and how to ensure everyone remains safe. There are defined paths to minimize trampling on vegetation. We need space to prepare food safely, shaded areas to get out of the sun, and we need access to water. Our plan is to mobilize our community and the resources needed to manifest a small adobe structure. The adobe building will disappear into the landscape, but from its doorstep we'll have wonderful views of the western horizon and surrounding mountains. One aspect of this vision that we embrace most strongly is partnering with Avanyu LLC, a native and woman-owned business that operates out of the San Ildefonso Pueblo, one of the 8 northern pueblos. Avanyu is a company that specializes in adobe restoration and construction. They have done work in the 8 northern pueblos and are dedicated to keeping this ancient green building practice alive. Together, we will be creating an adobe building to provide a protected kitchen and shaded area needed to safely gather on the Mesa, supporting Avanyu LLC and keeping their crew of workers earning good wages, using adobe blocks made by Avanyu LLC in their nearby facilities on the Pueblo, creating an eco-friendly space that aligns with the future we would like to see for our planet. We are excited about gathering on the Mesa with Avanyu and a group of caring souls to work together to manifest this building under the guidance of Avanyu's experts.
Our goal is to raise $75,000 to support the building, as well as access to water and electricity. We'll continue to build community in New Mexico so that we can maintain active ceremony for peace. We'll make the space available for individual retreats for spiritual seekers, artists, and other creatives to meditate, paint, write, and dance. The House of Mica is an open community. We're seeking New Mexico residents to serve on our board. We'd like to hear your ideas about how to support well-being in the larger Albuquerque community. Thank you for listening. Blessings and peace to all.